There's no way these settings can make me this cracked at editing. Bro, I'm on some macros right now, what the hell? You may be editing like this at the beginning of this video, but I can assure you once you get to the end, you'll be editing like a macro. So guys, I'm in the lobby right now. I'm going to be giving you the best settings to remove input delay, and there are a few that you should definitely not miss out on. Firstly, brightness at 100, and preferably have color blind off. Doesn't really matter though for me. I prefer tri-snope since I'm a content creator. Now we want show FPS to be off and power saving mode to be off. Having show FPS off can decrease your lag a ton. You want to have confirm edit and release off for the time being until I give you a few tricks at the end that you can use with it, and make sure that contextual tips are off. Everything that I have on the screen you should have off, and everything that I have on the screen you should have on. This will give you less input delay and can easily help you edit faster. I'm going to talk about motion later, so don't worry about that. So now, here's a secret that all the Nintendo Switch Pro players use, is that they have the edit hold time at either 0.1 or 0.25. Then what they do is they go to combat controls and select a bind that they don't actually use, such as this one is the right D-pad bind, and then you just bind that to switch mode / edit, and you get literally no input delay as long as you have edit and switch mode on another one. So onto music, these are just my settings. Make sure to have subtitles, everything at small and off. And if you want the least amount of inputs there, I actually recommend turning off visual sound effects. Unless you're playing arena, then just, yeah, make sure to have it off. I'm going to talk about double edit binds later, so don't worry about that for now. This is the tip that is not talked about much, and it's to turn off show on career leaderboard. This basically means they will track all of your like wins and basically your status in game. Having this on is almost like replay modes, but just less. So make sure that that is off. Also, turn auto decline friend requests on, unless of course you want to add someone, then you just turn it off. And turn off shows social notifications. You won't be able to see when your friends invite you. However, it does decrease your input delay. So now if you want to really edit like a macro, go into your binds, and you want to make one of your binds edit, and you want to make another of your binds in edit control, select. Preferably you want to have X as select and A as edit. Your last step is to turn on confirm edit on release, and then you can edit like an absolute macro. I'm kind of like a wannabe DL Rubik's right now. Before I give you the next tip, make sure to like and subscribe, and also use code Kodium in the item shop. Let's carry on! So ladies and gentlemen, we are in the hub, and we are going to put in some maps for better ping so that the input delay for the map we're going to put in will go down. The map that I'm going to be mentioning right now, most of you guys should know it, but it is Orange's warm-up map, and it's basically where they've squished all of the builds into like smaller portions, so that like you have to edit them like one by one, but they say like in the space of where 3 would normally fit, there's like 20, and it really helps out your editing speed a ton. Yes, that is definitely very snazzy. However, spam editing tasks can only get you so far within Fortnite. So guys, we're in Raiders Mechanics training map. This map has the crosshair placement training that you will need. There is the free build, edit timing, piece control edit drills, piece control tunnels, and crosshair training. This is representing what good crosshair placement is. As you can see, my crosshair placement is really awful. Really awful is an understatement. My crosshair placement is absolutely abominable. But an example of bad crosshair placement would be like on the very outside of an edit. Say like you're editing at the top, right and peak. That's quite bad crosshair placement. It'd be best that you go from like there. I recommend practicing this for 10 to 20 minutes every single day, because this will purely make you edit at a supersonic speed. To those who have confirm edit and release as off, I'm going to go in depth into why double edit binds is good. I'm going to be showing you the controller. Basically, when I press edit, this is my edit bind, it goes on. I don't do that to edit. I would do R2 and then, or ZR for the Switch players, and then L1. I don't know what that is on the Switch controller. Or like ZR, something like that. That's my confirm. So it's triangle, R2, L1. But for resetting a build, I use L2. And then, of course, the confirm, which is for me, is L. So that is double edit lines. So for you guys who have multiple skins on their account, not just one, I want you guys to go into the BHE 1v1 and we're gonna fix out a couple of things, you know. So after starting the game, you want to go through the very epic save and you want to find Ce Portal, the portal for short, and you want to go in. As you can see, oh no, you cannot see. Give me a sec. As you can now see, do not have any wraps on, and make sure that you have no backbling and no skydive trap. You want to have a basic pickaxe, and you may be like, oh, let's use the star wand. No, you shall not use the star wand. Star wand is more like it's like in between lag-free and lots of lag, because it has that little trail behind it. I recommend using just a really simple one. My simple one is the Chew toy. Thank you, the big twig, who gifted it to me a while back. And now for skins, to be fair, I love Phoenix, but if you guys have a certain skin, something like this absolute monstrosity of a skin, or something like this, don't get me wrong, it's very epic to meme with, but if you want that macro, you need a skin with nothing. Absolutely nothing. A skin with nothing is probably a skin like Birdie. There's no extra detail with it. Like, there's nothing moving around. So it is kind of like a lag-free skin. Like, if I see you guys macroing with this skin, now I'm done. That's it. Basically, you guys just need to test out the skins that you have to see which one you get the least amount of lag with. One of the most obvious things you should do is use edit course maps. Please editing dictionary is easily the best. Personally, I find it the best because it has different difficulties of editing to do. Edits to do. If you guys really want to go to that next level, I really recommend that you guys switch to motion. Motion is where you can see my controller here. Bam, 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 bam. It moves around in game when you move the controller. Your editing can get really fast. If you play motion. There's only a minority of Switch players who do play motion. However, the people who do, they're the goats. The goats. If you guys got all the way to the end of this video, make sure to comment edit faster and check out this video here if you want to learn how to get 0 ping on Nintendo Switch. Peace.